Yo, what's going on, fellas? Back again. Excuse my little weird intro. You know how I do with this camera thing now, trying to get everything together. Not using the selfie cam anymore. Using that forward-facing camera to get, I know I'm jumpy, but not to have the video jumping around and stuff. So, yeah. Once again, forgive my eyes. I keep checking myself in my mirror in my room to make sure I'm in the center. So when I start to go off, that's why. All right, before I get started with this review, I'd just like to thank all of my subscribers, old and new, and I'd like to thank everybody for coming over to check out this video. So, here we go. This review is going to be on the company Beard Justice. Beard Justice. I have two magnets here. One right here. You know, let's see here. And this one has, I think this has all the social media. Yeah, this has all the social media outlets and all that stuff, emails. But I'll make sure I link everything up in the description box. So please, please, please check the description box. There's always information in there. Sometimes I miss stuff when I do these reviews. And also the links for the websites and all that stuff will be in the description box. So, interesting story before I get into the review. Cedric Gardner, who is the owner of Beard Justice. I actually ran into Cedric at a Bearded Villains event. Northern Virginia had the Northern Virginia chapter had they sponsored a beard competition to raise some money for a charity. And Cedric walked up to a few of us and he's like, hey, I mean, of course, number one, I didn't know that he was in the process of becoming a bearded villain. And number two, he was in, you know, a room full of bearded guys. So your question was crazy, Cedric. All right. So you knew we like beard oils. You should have just gave everybody beard oils. Just joking. But yeah, Cedric walked up to us and he's like, hey, you guys use beard oils. And I was, you know, jumped right on. Yeah, I use beard oils. I have a YouTube channel, yada, yada, yada. I'll take the oils and I'll do a review. So here we go. So I actually know Cedric, which is pretty cool. So Cedric gave me 4 sample oils. These are, I think they're 10 milliliters. Yes, they're 10 milliliter samples. And they're all cologne scented samples or cologne scented oils. But look, make sure I'm not going to tell you prices and stuff, but you guys go check out his website. He has a whole bunch of stuff on there. Oils, balms, hats, shirts, all types of stuff on there. All of it looks like it's quality stuff. And I would highly suggest going over to check out that website. Everything looked nice, and it's definitely something I would actually wear. So yeah, this one I did a sample. I did test 5 oils. I have 8 here, and I didn't test all 8, and I'll tell you why. But I was impressed. I'll go through the ones that I used here because it's. Let's see here. I only used one out of this box, so I'll take the one out of the box that I used. Used one of them. I'm sorry, I sound a little crazy right now. And so one box I used 4, and the other one I used 1. So on the last one, I'll tell you why I didn't continue with the review on testing all 8 oils. All right. So I have my beard notes here from Barbu Beard Co. Shout out to Abraham. I use my beard notes to kind of say if I liked it or not, because I've never had 8 different scents right in my face at one time. So I basically what I did was, the first one that I tested was Daywalker. It's Daywalker here. And this one, I'm not the best at describing scents. It'll be awesome if I can just do a little jingle and Dan C and Sam were right here. That would be great to describe these, you know, oils and stuff, because I'm not that good at it. But I can just tell you if I like the way it smells or not. That's all I'm really, really good at, especially with the cologne scented type oils. It's really hard for me to kind of describe these. So yeah, I like the scent of this one, Daywalker. I really like it. It's a little bit on the, I say more manly side. It's not floral. It's not citrusy. It's more like I don't want to say musk, but it's on that side. It's a stronger, like scented oil. All right. The ingredients in here are They're kind of small, so if I jack these up, once again, you know, of course he sells the larger bottles, 1 ounce bottles, and you know, once again, check the information on the website to get all of the correct information, because I may mess something up. So these letters are kind of small, so I'll try to read the ingredients. So we have sunflower oil, safflower oil, sweet almond oil, grapeseed oil, avocado oil, aloe vera liquid, looks like, golden jojoba oil, and fragrance. All right. So this one, I got to put a check by this as to say, I like this one. So I like the Daywalker. I like this one. Let's see what else we have in here. Pillow Talk is the next one. Give it a little shake. It's another good one. Pillow Talk is another good one. It's definitely more, to me, it's a manlier smell. It's not feminine. It's a manlier smell, something I would like to wear. And I would have no problems with this one here, wearing this on a consistent basis. I like this here. This is Pillow Talk. We have, let's see here, Mad Max. This one's Mad Max. Let's give it another shake. Now, Mad Max, for me, was the strongest out of all the ones that I tested. It doesn't smell bad. It's just a stronger scent than all of the other ones. All right. Next is Chin Music. Now, Chin Music, I didn't particularly care for Chin Music. It's not horrible. Let's just say if somebody bought it for me, I'd wear it, but I wouldn't spend my money on it, if that makes sense. So Chin Music is another good one. Okay. Let's see what else we have here. Hung Jury. Now, Hung Jury was out of the second box, and the names are very interesting out of the second box. So you know, you have Hung Jury, you have Due Process, you have the Acquittal, and you have Lockdown, which all goes to me with the name of the company, Beard Justice, and then all this has something to do with the court system. You know, I could be wrong, but I don't know. Corey, I'm sorry. Cedric, let me know. All right, if I'm right or wrong. All right. So now this is what did it for me. Hung Jury is another really good one. I like the way it smells, and this is what ended my my testing. And it ended it in a good way, because on that day, I can't remember what day it was, but I put the oil on during the day, and I just had a long day, and I did not do my night routine. And I try not to skip out on my night routine. I think that's really important, and I just didn't do it. And when I woke up, I was like, man, my beard's going to be dry. It's, you know, going to be all a mess, and, you know, and I didn't have time in that morning to get myself together. Everything was just a bad day. But I woke up, everything was fine. My beard was fine. I'm sorry, let me back up. I did get a chance to do my night routine. I did not get a chance to do my morning routine. So I thought throughout the course of the day my beard was going to be all messed up, but it was not. And that's what sealed the deal for me for this company being a really good company and making really good products. My beard was, you know, it was a little bit less moisturized than normal because I didn't put anything in, but it was still fine throughout the entire day. I had no issues. My beard didn't feel brittle. It didn't feel like it wasn't moisturized, just a little less moisturized than if I would have had a chance to do my morning routine. So that sealed the deal for me. That made me stop testing because I didn't need to test anymore because I knew this was a good product based off of that. So I highly, highly recommend going to holler at Cedric and Beard Justice and checking something out. I have not got a chance to use the balms or the butters, but I've heard good things. I watched a couple reviews and I've talked to people about Beard Justice, and everybody, you know, gave it 2 thumbs up. So I highly recommend Beard Justice, and I want to say thank you, Cedric, for allowing me to test these products, and you're doing a good thing over there, so keep up the good work. So sorry for the choppy video, and I usually like to just let it keep running so you guys can see me go through my bloopers and and hopefully bring myself together, because I'm not doing this thing over. All right? Questions, comments, concerns, let me know later.